Good evening all, how are we doing? How's everybody getting on this evening? Ready for your weekend? Happy Friday and all that. Matt, Calfor, Snitch, Noel, Jay, Dad, how we all doing? Everybody's doing well. Bear with me a minute, I just need to update the old gram. How we doing, folks? You okay, SBs? Everybody's doing good? Doing reasonably well over here? Oh. Stick with the good old white, I think. Apparently there's anything that stands out. Sounds like it's not just you actually, Snidge. Somebody else has come in here to say, give me one moment and I will sort that out. Means I can probably do this later, doesn't it? Guess we'll get that sorted then. Oh. Bear with me one moment. On private for a bit longer and we'll sort it out this evening. That's the one I want. Being helpful as always, I say. Yeah, I've got a few comments to catch up on, but I'll do them later. Moderately useless. Oh well, we'll worry about this later then. Oh well. Taking the video down and for the moment, we'll sort it out later. It'll take a while, so. Going on. But I'll need faffing time and it'll sound god awful if I try and do that with the stream running at the same time, so we'll sort it later. These things happen on occasion. Level up indeed. How we doing, 8-Ball? You alright? Good, glad to see everybody's doing okay. Worn out from gardening, Calfor. Got a few things I need to get done, but I'll do it later. I need to do this first. Lugging trees around not mentioned, yeah, I can imagine that would be tiring. Well, week's over, Matt. Beat up for the weekend. More or less plan. Street fencing on the menu tomorrow. Well, might be less heavy work than lugging trees. What do I see somewhere? SJ, what stuff do I have of Fallout wise? Ow. Don't know if I can make anything easy for you guys to see that. on a face like that, it should come into focus a bit better. So we've got a Cap Collector bobblehead and a T-51B Funko on the front. Metal Nuka-Cola sign at the back. Let me get into a load of Star Wars stuff. There's that. I can't really point at it because my arm's not. This thing here is a collection of badges for Fallout, each of the special abilities on there. And on the shelf above, there is a random Borderlands mask that Mrs. brought back from a convention. Ruckus the Crusher from Rage 2. And then we've got Fallout 4 art book, which is really cool. The birthday present a couple of years ago. Very fond of that book. And behind it is the two Vault Dweller survival guides for Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. And there's a Fallout cookbook behind it as well. And Star Wars thing right at the back. That's pretty much everything Fallout related. There's some random odds and ends on the other shelves, the shelf above, and then the very top shelf, which you also can't see, it's just got a couple of PS4 games on it. My Fallout 76 box, Rage 2 box as well, an old motherboard, other bits and pieces, and the receiver for my lights. Well, the light strip anyway. Concrete lawn, that sounds good. No, I've just got concrete outside and all. It's well, actually, I've got concrete and weeds. I really need to do something about the weeds, but I never get around to it. I will eventually. All right, should we fire this thing up? White shot back now. Really doesn't, does it, Matt? Come up around the side and through the cracks in the paving and all sorts of stuff. Cheers, SJ. Yeah, Nicholas Colesheim was a present as well. Whether it was Christmas or a birthday, but one or the other. Christmas, I think. A couple of friends. Got weed killer I need to put down. Probably a bit better than bleach. Not going to destroy the neighbours' plants either. Can't imagine they'd be best pleased if I do that. Mind you, most of my neighbours don't actually have plants, they're a bit further up the road, but... Oh. Really there, tickly nose today. Dumbass thing. I've done a dumbass thing. Let's see if this is actually going to work, because this may not work, which will be... Tell me the coding's overloaded. It's not, it's fine, you're just being dumb. Can't imagine they'd let me torture mine either, since it's the street. Mind you, you can tell from my front door that we haven't been going out very much, so all the weeds are like coming up the door now. Better. Got away with it. I thought I might have to restart the stream now because I forgot to change a setting. Sometimes OBS doesn't like it unless you have the settings all set up before you open the program. Mildly annoying, but... Good way to get yourself into trouble putting it on YouTube. My neighbours don't seem to quite grasp that social distancing also includes keeping the kids at home. By the racket that's been going on outside all day. What can you do? I know what we can do. We're going to play some Fallout. Start by getting rid of a daily I'm not bothered about doing. Not bothered about those either right now. Probably will follow the overseer's journey. Nice. Yeah, you might wind up in trouble with her if nothing else there then, Matt. Come on, jump. Right, see if we make any more adhesive and make a few more arrows. I can't. Wonderful. That's just what I always wanted. Suppose by some freak occurrences, random mute fruit knocking around down here, is there? See anything? Doesn't look much like it. Bloody lights going on down here though, what's this? Sunlight shining through the rock face again. Oh, it's just coming over the edge of the cliff, that's cool. Quite nice actually. Looking on a hunch that there will be some mute fruit around here. Unlikely. Yeah. Because everybody's cracking on the government for not doing enough, and quite rightly so, but I think if we end up with a second peak, I don't think we're going to be looking at the government to blame. I think it's going to be the general population being dumb. If I had to place a bet. We're at the top where Meat Week happens, see if there's anything over there. But look at your notification there, Noel. I'd still rather have a lawn than AstroTurf, to be honest, Snedge. Does mean I have to get the mower out. Mind you, the garden I grew up in was humongous, so nice that, but it took multiple hours to mow the lawn. I can't believe I'm not finding any meat fruit around here. I feel there's a conspiracy involved. Ah, there's some. Mission accomplished. Yeah, DJ Creature. Yeah, basically the legendary modules are part of the construction of the new weapons that you pick up at the end of Wastelanders, or can pick up through the gold bullion system. So if you try to build anything else, they won't do anything. You get the plans via gold bullion for various things, and then legendary modules are required to then turn them into a usable weapon. It does of course have legendary effects, but now you're telling me I haven't got enough potatoes? definitely a conspiracy. That might do it. Kitchen torch map. You might have to be patient though. I don't imagine it'd be vastly effective. Like, one dandelion at a time.
What the heck was that? What's that? This, fix that. Never seems to end.
But we upgraded our bow, didn't we?
That
So
was too close. What's that noise?
Gotta keep our fellow brothers and sisters well fed.
we're doing quite well, these folks. I knew there'd be a Tato here. Oh! Ow! That actually hurt. Thing leaps at my face, I react to it, and then back spasms. It's not fun, that. Need to advance the development of an android body so I can download my brain into a cybernetic body and don't have to endure back pain anymore. Please and thank you, Elon Musk. Hurry it up. Do something useful. Right, finally. Things there. See if by some miracle I picked up another. Come on, Vale. So. Still need another meat fruit. More snag again. Let me out. Station, see if that gets me unstuck. Meat fruit. Yeah, it's not fun times, is it now? Anytime you talk to a doctor about it, you get an answer that varies between, yeah, you've got a problem, but we're not going to help you, and you need to stop going to work. I was like, oh, great, okay, sure, stop eating as well. Not very helpful. How we doing, Robert? You alright? Oh, meat fruit. Yeah? You and I don't want you. Oh. Got him. Didn't die, which is mildly annoying, but I got him. He did. Yeah? Say hello the old-fashioned way in a moment. That looks like meat fruit to me. Hell yeah. Surprise! Corpse go, there it is. Combat knife, wonderful. What I always wanted. Pulling and spraying is probably the safest way, Matt. Yeah, I think you might even be better off without the legendary effect, to be honest, if you're using an instigating level 15 shotgun there, G creature. But Purveyor is probably your best bet until you get through Wastelanders. Rather shoot yourself. Don't know. Shooting it off if it started munching on you, that seems like an appealing idea, but... Right. Probably make some corn soup now, can't I? Cool. Alright. Definitely need to get a couple of perks to assist with my arrow creation. Right then, up next, a couple of new players there, always good to see. Free range? What's happening up there? Really? I mean, okay. More advanced responder training, we could do that while we're up there, and I want to head to Morgantown High School as well, so... Did want to upgrade this, but I've used all my... adhesives, so... That's it for now. There were a couple of things I wanted to get shot of as well. A few bits to sell, that's cool. Cool. Rock and roll, I think. I'll make a short trip over to Morgantown Station. How we doing, Gennaro? You alright? Avoid temperature changes. Yeah, great advice from the doctor there, Careful. Well, I don't go very often. I usually figure out what I'm going to be told before I even bother leaving the house. You're real. Yes, well, I could figure that. That's why I came here in the first place. Funnily enough. You have 76 on PC, Robert? Playing a lot of solo. I'm sure you'll soon meet plenty of people to interact with. If somebody attempting to engage me in some team play earlier today.
Citizen.
Very well timed, but that's the way these things go. I need to get rid of that.
Stock up now while supplies are available. Resupply here, citizen.
Doing for caps out of curiosity. Over 1,000. Great, not awful. Should keep me going for a while. Lovely foggy day out. Yeah, let's bomb over here and see what this advanced training is. Catch you in a bit, Snitch. Yeah. Good time there, Careful. Doesn't make the avoiding temperature changes bit very easy, does it? Think I got him then. Got him in the leg, but we got him. Arrow back, which is even better. Damn, right under his arm. That drop on the arrow is utterly ridiculous. Gonna pick a few things up and flog them, hopefully make a few caps. Git. Also git. Stop zigzagging. A better job than... what's his name? Name of the youngest Stark who didn't zigzag? Really should have done. Doctor said you'll have to live with it, yeah. They usually make it a bit politer than that, but it amounts to it. That's what it amounts to, rather. Behind me. Apparently. Ah, here. I think we're about level 16 at the moment on this character, Gennaro. Available training, patrol supplies. Patrol facility. Oh, wonderful. Oh well, it's free easy XP rather. Evening Tree, you alright?
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced Training, Secure the Supplies by Kesha McDermott. Volunteer responders, like you, must help stock our supplies regularly. If any of our caches are depleted, we'll run into a heap of trouble. Since this is your first time on patrol, I will walk you through it. First,
symptomatic in Fallout.
This exercise will take
Good way
you
of doing it,
around
mate.
the primary Morgantown airport. Now you want to restock these caches regularly.
Got the maximum game laws were allowed. 2 game wardens, 7 hunters and a cow. Evening Eddie, alright? This is the grindstone as usual, Tree. Almost the weekend though, assuming you get those off. Check for supplies at the Trio Centre. Mind. Thanks. Saved yourself some misery and just gone down when I shot at you. Look at that. There's no way that should have gone anywhere but right in his face. Ew. Silly arrow drop. And he went backwards off the railing, so I can't even get his body. I think I'll add that to a list of, well, not so much a bug report, but a firmly worded suggestion. The hell was that? You see that? It just literally went blur off the end of the bow. Bloody awful that was. Fucker stops moving. Do you mind? You naff off and all with your bleeding axe that turns into a machete. for crying out loud. I need considerably more practice, apparently. Even that went in his throat, which is ridiculous. Still didn't get it back. If I had enough arrows, I might actually practice some more, but run around some nice low-level areas and take out some level 1 Scorch and stuff, which is pretty much what I'm doing now, but... yeah, that's definitely going on the bleeding... I don't want that. Bug report list. Cannot open Pip-Boy because... knows why. There we go. Work it again now. Then I need the terminal anyway. Getting in the mood. Good idea. Get them off unless you choose to. That's something anyway, Tree.
Good work, volunteer. The triage center sees the heaviest of casualties, so the supplies here are probably always running low.
It will be
Restock,
if
then
everybody
head
helps
out to the
themselves to
tarmac.
them.
Responder Rocky's set up in the processing camp in a cargo container. Hey, you are doing good work, volunteer. I know it's tough to walk through the wounded and just restock shelves, but we need you to do this. Other responders will take care of them. We need people to depend on. If we're all safe, then we can rebuild anything. The world isn't destroyed, you know. It just needs our help.
That's an optimistic look at the thing.
Now start heading over to the medical center. You want to keep your patrols pretty quick so the responder database doesn't lock you out. We use the processing center to hold food and drink supplies for any new survivors brought back for triage. So, it's real important to keep stocked.
I'm over encumbered again. Oh well.
It's been such chaos keeping things well stocked. Since the Scorched... well, since the bombs. Seems like forever now. Like I used to tell my students, things are always a different kind of tough, and so are you. You only need to be tough enough to make it. But the
next building,
addendum is, you also need to have resources and support to make it, and nobody can make it entirely alone. Okay? Now, go on to the clinic.
We're gonna forage and run and cook up loads of adhesive. Might not be a bad plan. I'm at the right end of the map to go doing that, so I might add it to my to-do list.
While you're here, ask the doctors if they have any special supply requests. After that, head over to the control tower for your last stop. As you can clearly see, we need to constantly restock all of these supplies to keep our heads above water. And there's just no signs of it getting any quieter anytime soon. The control tower is on the tarmac, and it's your final patrol stop. I am so glad we established the volunteer program. We've gotten many good responder volunteers this way. Dasa does good work in Flatwoods.
But she came up from... fine. In fact, I think her body's in Flatwoods, to be honest, Kesha McDermott. She came up to the airport, spent some time here, set stuff up, and then headed back to Flatwoods, which is quite cool. But by some weird miracle, that wooden right arm's actually good, is it? No. No, it ain't. Which is a pity, because wearing wood armour, if you can make it work, would be quite cool. Might be possible with the right build, but... Is there a bench around here? No, but there is scrap. Guard scorched foot. Guard scorched hand. Lovely. Good for putting in a camp for decorations, though. Another foot and a head this time. Evening, Dorian, you alright? And we've got a hand in the fridge. Of course we do. What else do you keep in a fridge? Yeah. It would be good to see an increase in camp budgets. On the other hand, the tendency to watch the frame rate crash continues that I've seen recently would be less good, so... It's always kind of been a thing with Bethesda games. Frame rates have never been their strongest suit, but... I assume it's something to do with the engine, but... Definitely something they need to work on. How you doing, Ludovic? You alright? Unencumber me. That's where I want to be. Oh. Yeah, adhesive's the big thing I'm running out of at the minute. A few other bits and pieces as well, which I'm not far behind, but mostly adhesive, yeah. Kind of annoying that you've got an ammo source that or an ammo type that requires adhesive of all bloody things. Grizzly end. Patrol bulletin, I assume. Resource requests. Have to do anything, just listen to the last tape, I think.
That wasn't so hard, right? Miguel has programmed some of the bots to restock the supply caches, but nowhere near the rate that we need. So, the goal is that we pull in volunteers to do at least one patrol for formal advanced training. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. When you log into the responder database, you'll be able to look up additional caches. Thank you for your service, volunteer. And remember, helping others will help yourself.
Making some bug notes. Bugs and suggestions anyway. We've got rid of all the hull tapes, which is also a bonus. Let's see what... Ah, there we go. There's our rewards. You're going to give us probably nothing useful, but please welcome. Yep. Crock of shite. Oh, and chameleon leather chest piece. That's actually not that bad. Right, level. And it's lead lined, okay. Is it a heavy one or not? No, it's just a sturdy one. I don't think there's anything I can do about that either. Trying to catch up with you a little bit. I've tried the poison mod for bows. Not yet. Too early in the game for getting mods for bows. Looking forward to trying some out though. Yeah, I'm still chasing level 20, so I can even start Wastelanders yet. But we'll get there. Many ideas, not enough space in your camp, Drew. Yeah, I know that feeling. There's always more that I'd like to put in. Restrain my impulse to build. So I keep saying build small and decorate a lot, because you make better use of the budget that way and get a better looking camp. Mind you, do what you like, of course, but validated the device. Which side am I going to go for, Ludovic? Going to do Settlers with this character. We'll play through most of both, but Settlers will be the one we side with. Looking to going crazy on stealth abilities and stuff though, because I don't think I really want to go for big heavy armor on this character. I suppose I could do it and then just wear an outfit that hides it, so I suppose there is that. Ponder that one though, I think. Bit of cash made. My cucumberance looking. Ropey, mostly because I've got way too much food on me. Oh well. Right then. Boom. Well, they're selling, and they're selling absolutely nothing, actually. I guess I must be editing things. So we'll need to head over to Morgantown High School in a minute, but we've been suggested. Targets from Cobbleton Farm. Oh, well, I'm going there anyway. I'm going to head to Aaron Holt Homestead and then jump back to Cobbleton Farm, mate. Might as well pick up some more cranberries while we're up here. We can keep our XP up. Off. 7 minutes left of my cranberry cobbler. Yeah, there's going to be like 30 seconds left on this, if anything.
Priority alert! Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Bad dog. Down, Fido. Punching range is a tad problematic there. Got too much food. Just picking up a ton more food. Vanguard's leather right leg. That's actually quite good. Not that good, actually. Uh, 5 and 11. Might even be a heavy one. Let's have a look. Here's an all. Do something about that in a minute if I can. Really? Why would it be just sat there on the ground in a location like this? Can't have been dropped by a player because it'd be in a bag otherwise. I knew that was going to happen. See? Level 285. Suspicious name. And wearing nothing. I smell something fishy. I don't mean the contents of Baldric's apple crumble. Wood armor and a bow, basically an elf. Yeah, then I wouldn't have a problem with that. Oh, good. And one on the nose, doggy. Three. I might have to eat until I explode. They still haven't fixed. It's been there since day one. When you hit a wolf, it makes it sound like a female character. I've also heard this on male characters as well, so I know it's not coming from my character. Yeah, they need to be careful how they manage. Oh, I got him. Come on, change weapon. Definitely need to be careful about how they manage changing inventory sizes, that's for sure. Build limits, rather, not inventory sizes. I think it was Cappuccino, wasn't it? It was the particularly good one. He gave to Captain Darling. So that doesn't make sense. Moving so slowly. Unless I'm actually really injured, that would explain a lot. Nope. I'm over encumbered, but I should still be able to move faster than this and use up action points, but that's not happening either right now. For God's sake, what the hell's going on? Wastelanders launches just fine, and then in the weeks afterwards things go down the toilet. Wonderful. Ignoring the input from a shift key now. No, it should. That's not right. Just not doing what it's supposed to. Ratto Van was definitely a good one as well. Only the height of television comedy, Blackadder. Get there eventually. Still, tea tasting in mud makes it significantly better than the coffee Austin Powers was drinking during the second movie. That tasted like shit. Classic humour. Huh, somebody else has done bits of this as well. Leader of the pack. So we've got some rewards as well. Could have acquired an additional leg from somewhere that I'm not quite sure where. Where's armor? But not sure what's going on here. I seem to be spawning equipment randomly. Yet it's still significantly inferior to the heavy stuff, so it's only holes. Oh well. I thought it might be also heavy stuff, but yes, oh no, can I please... Oh no, of course it's bloody legendary, isn't it? I can't scrap it. Not sure why it thinks I'm doing tea time when I'm nowhere near there. Okay, back, Matt. When I submit my bug report, I'm just going to put a link to this stream to send that to Bethesda saying, it might take you a while, but... This is why I'm over encumbered, because there's so much bloody meat. Walking butcher here. So we are sorted by spoil, so what we're going to lose first? Cooked soft shell meat, supposedly. Let's get rid of that, 'cause it's crap. Corn soup, because I could definitely do with the water, and that'll shed a few pounds. $24 wolf ribs. Don't think I need quite that many. There we go. Quite that much milet meat either. At least I can move now. And I get the rewards for completing Wolf Horde even though I'm not actually involved with it. Well, I did a little bit, I suppose. So. Event. And the Darth one sided off as well, which is fine. Right. Now we can actually move again. Off to Cobbleton Farm. A brick on the button and go and grab a steak. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Did the same at the airport as well. Encumbrance thing. Seems to be a few small issues at the moment. It's odd because I seem to have just come on in the last week or so, so 2 weeks maybe. They definitely weren't there initially when Wastelanders launched, so I guess it was something to do with whatever hotfix they did. Bloody hell, they're coming out of the woodwork. Run! That's where you put one foot in front of the other, my friend. And you do it with the other one, and you keep going. It's called running. Got to jewel myself at this bloody rate. Go down, you sod. Alrighty. Fortunately, I believe I have a buttload of runaway, so survival should not be too much of an issue. Targets, we'll have them anyway because we're here. Hear weird noises. Worried. Ooh, veg starch, nice. Definitely a score. Be over encumbering me. Pulse grenade. Can move again. I don't think there's anything much up here, is there? Lead line trapper armor chest. Green shirt and combat boots. Yeah, actually. Might not actually be a bad outfit for this character. Of course, you know there's no cooking station here, right? Potatoes, aren't they? They're over on the other side, aren't they? Catch you in a second, no? News I was looking for. Move again. I need to do some repairs apparently. To this. Winner. Now then. There isn't anywhere to cook up. Not really where I wanted to go, but oh well. There, I suppose. There isn't anywhere to cook at the train station. There will be at the airport. Yeah, I thought that might be what you meant, Careful. Question is, there's still a cooking station here. So once upon a time there used to be, but confused. Hello. Handy little portable camp there. Bit different from the usual ones, always good to see. And I managed to get 2 because I didn't get very many meat through, but razor green soup on the go. Seeing as we're here. Arrows. Pop down anything spare we've got. Relief. Look into that in a moment. Where I picked up the plan for a sturdy leather torso, but can move again. Hopefully we'll catch you in a bit then, Tree. Good rest of your evening. Thank you for dropping in. Welcome back, Noel. I press the button there. No. What I want to sell. Okay. Can't even script them because they've got bloody comic shop paint on them. Not being able to sell them to other players is one thing. Not being able to script them either, that's just ridiculous. Well, the mechanics, I think, more than anything. See? Worth a lot, but it's a start. Get over to Morgantown High School. Making that trip on foot. I wouldn't do anything else. Fast travel about 30 feet, and that's about it. Let's go this way, actually. We got anything interesting planned for the weekend then, folks? Planning on putting my feet up. Just kind of what I've been doing anyway, although also working hard. plans to fill out with the missus, I think, tomorrow. Play a few games. Non-YouTube related games. Door is a... There's something going on with that door. I don't want to do the event. Go away. Five minutes. Legendary Scorched Beast. I'm definitely not daft enough to shoot it. I put Morgantown on the map. At least it's not interested in me. Nothing planned. What? Fire into an entire group and they still separate enough that I don't hit any of them. Couple of misses, but I think I can live with it given the results. None of them got close enough to actually hurt me, so... Bus. Getting me arrows back either, though. Feeling at home. Seems fair enough. I'm going to... Apart from gaming, I'm hoping to start watching The Mandalorian this weekend. Now that Disney Plus has come to the UK, I'll pick that one up. And I think I'll probably also catch up on the Star Wars that I'm lagging behind. I haven't seen the most recent movie yet. Sacrilege though it may be. It was kind of a wishful shot, that one. I enjoyed the way it doubles over and shoots backwards there. Stay present. Other side of the pond then, I'm guessing there, Calfor. We do Mother's Day in March. But every single time I'm like, I've forgotten it, I'm about to get into trouble. And they're like, no, you're okay. It gets me every time. What on earth is that? Bicycle seat? Seat? Bicycle? Concrete plating. Paving, one or the other anyway. Either way. Same result, I think. Really try and get some stuff done this weekend as well. In the house. Be the sensible thing to do. We would all be kind enough to form an orderly queue. Many arrows, but I can only deal with you one at a time. Again, the animation fails to play.
I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces.
Belgium's across a pond. Fair enough.
And I was already there most of it to begin with. Evan.
Get the message, did you there, buddy?
Introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms.
Yeah, in Belgium, come for.
What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he still...
August. Crikey.
After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from
What?
Tech, it was like a...
Oh, I could see him.
Protect your family, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault Tech University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Ah! Yeah, I'm on it. Where are you? There you go. You little git. Ducks out of the way just as I'm aiming. People nice, I actually want that. How we doing, Bob? How are you? I'd imagine you get to keep the outfit, but probably lose the ability to craft it. Oh, if you stop your subscription to Fallout first, I would think. I haven't got a subscription myself, so and also therefore haven't cancelled one. So I couldn't really say for sure, but that seems like the likely scenario. Usually the way these sorts of things work. Armor-piercing flamer chainsaw. Sounds like an interesting contraption. Never found the chainsaw to be... August 15th. Never found the chainsaw all that useful, but... I did try it out once, but... Really pleased with the results, to say the least. Bad feeling about this. Catch you in a bit, I suppose. Yeah, it was a pity. I really wanted the chainsaw to be effective. It was definitely fun, but it was not effective. Get what I came for in a bit. Yeah. Nope, that's just damage to the wall, not actually a scorch. I thought it was somebody's head I saw there. Right in. Back to scavenging the crap out of one of my favourite places to scavenge. Back to not being able to move, yay. That's really what I need, but... Big pan definitely is. Not bad going then, Abel. Taking them to bits. Got a frog in the throat. That's good, because I've just realised that's a shortcut to where I need to be. No, 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 no. Free you then, you get to live a minute longer. I'll be back for you. One. Pop. Shot one of these, that might have done the job quite well. Movement, sweet movement. Get him. This is definitely a place I want to go upstairs. Jump over the railings. Leave this room that I want to explore. Okay, there's usually scorched in here. Suspicious of the fact they're on right now. FR. Sure, this is not supposed to happen until you run out of action points. Yet I have an entire bloody AP bar full of them. Like an adult-sized skeleton, so I'm guessing a teacher was off for a smoke in their fire escape. Evening, Stella, you alright? Perfectly read the arrow drop there, that's what I'd like to see. The way they just stiffen up when they expire sometimes is hilarious. Half a second now. Thought I was getting lucky. Get your set, dude. Scrap some of this in a moment, see if I can get my movement back. Barely even need to tag things for search anymore, I just know what I'm looking for. think this game way too much. Even a few things I can't remember what's in them, it's like... I know I want them, even if I can't remember why. Pot should have copper in it. Cooking pan I don't want because it's just steel. I don't need steel, but it's easy to come by unless you're making a lot of bullets specifically. Problem with arrows, really. That's annoying. Roll all the way back around. Might try this server hop in a minute and see if that is our issue. Ooh. Plates on the ground, are we? The two. Infuriating bug, this one. Picking both of those, I think. I also need for making arrows, plenty of plastic. We jolly well go again. Plan to start at the other end and work back, I think.
Not us.
Oh, definitely not. That's more like it. Probably is another buff out in there, but I don't really want the baseball cap, so... Of course, although I still seem to be able to move for the moment. Spoke too soon. Yep. Hang of these shots eventually. Aiming for his arm, but I'll take it. Dropping arrows just giving me some movement again until I pick something up. Wonderful. Anything in here I want, really. Back. Pistol, anybody? This is where we come in here, though. All these goodies. Tons and tons of plastic everywhere. Circuitry in the case of that thing. I thought it was supposed to be parents' evening. It looks like they're playing beer pong. Interesting parents' evening. How you doing, Gentile? Okay. Any day tomorrow? Oh, Saturday. Fair enough, dude. Thank you for dropping in. Sleep well. Always a pleasure. Going in there, am I? Closing long run. Have a good night. Blackbird paint's back. That's not a bad one, that one. Cool, but understated. That's quite good. Xion ones that I really want to get my hands on that I've never... It just hasn't been the right time for. Pumpkins, if you want pumpkin soup. I want plastic pumpkins. Back now. Couple more rooms. We'll break down this last bit of junk. Worst case scenario, there's a stash box just across the road outside. On offer as well. It's not bad then. Peace. Don't mind if I do. A couple of things on at the moment from what I recall in the Atomic Shop that are pretty good offers. Quite happy with my new Blood Eagle paint for the bow. But complete redesign, actually. We're gonna have a look at this outfit, won't we? See with the Pip-Boy light on, I think. Can't really see at all. Right, is it? Maybe not. And hey, this is one that's always been an issue. Waiting it to go from third to first again. Back, dude. Horse or horse, my kingdom for a horse. Made Abernathy Farm into a brothel. Really? So one thing for this bow, like the arrow drop is ridiculous, but in previous occasions I've wanted to use bullet drop to just have the bullet... Hey, get out of it! To have the bullet just drop over an obstacle of some kind, just dip and take somebody out who's hiding behind it. You can do it with an ordinary gun. This arrow, the arrow drop on these, just ease it over things and get it to duck down behind sometimes, which I just did there over that dead ghoul's body, which is quite cool. They say farming wasn't enough. If I remember rightly, didn't they lose a daughter to raiders? Doesn't seem like a business they'd be wanting to go into under the circumstances, that's all I'm saying. Or under any circumstances, mind, but... Mission accomplished. Kind of. It might work. Give it a try before we head back to camp. Yes, I thought so. Wonder where the hell I'd gone then. Always go the wrong way when I arrive here. Every time. Capstan, want it? Boo hiss. Would he though? Would he? I mean, she was probably the most hassle out of the two, but... even so... Kidding. Guess we can wait on the camera film then. Well over 100 plastic from that run, which is really nice. Not even really a complete run in some ways. Slow run, but we got there. Most ruthless potato farmer in the Commonwealth. Yeah. Yeah, I have to admit, I can't see Bethesda writing that into the story. I mean, others engaging in that sort of behaviour, I can see them writing that in. Right. Got a level as well, which is cool. Nope, we used all my adhesive up, haven't I? Okay, so let's grab a level. This maxed out. Martial artist, I got one off. Pack rat wouldn't hurt. You can take some melee weapons. So that puts points into strength and agility, really. Weapons way less, swing faster, less of a big deal. So here, got through hiker. Good to have. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. We're going to do that. We're going to do the action girl out because it's not actually doing that much for me, and reduce the weight of my food and drink. Suddenly, that is a big difference. It's only a short-term thing, but definitely a good move. Anything else I want to drop off while I'm here? Thought they might get some use, but they're really not getting any use, are they? So. Yeah. Few things to actually scrap there. Up and not properly scrapped. 9 cooking oil springs to mind. Grab some space that way. Oh, got some camera film anyway for my camera. That's an added bonus that I wasn't quite expecting. Right away. Okay. Right up. Nice. I think it should. It's about ready. Else the silver on my brain has just gone. Oh, I think we're good to go. Right. Try change of server and see if we get anywhere. That's a grim thought, Chad. Still under the yoke of the raiders after they killed their daughter. Mind you, aren't you supposed to go out and... Yeah, you're supposed to go out and clean the raiders out. Guess you could side with them instead, I suppose. I think I like Stella's version a bit more. Whole line of camps just straight down the road. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is head to Flatwoods, probably. No, I'm not. I'm going to head out on foot. Come around this way, down the Ohio River. Stuff this way. Might not be a bad way of doing it, yeah. Mind you, I don't think it's that hard to make use of the events on public servers neither. Quite a big flat area to build on. Want to build in the cave. Much going on here, a little off the beaten track, but... Oh, that's a fair old drop. BTU's where I need to get the next overseer's journal, really, isn't it? But to be honest, VTU's kind of annoying unless you have to go there. Really happens in there that's worthwhile, apart from a couple of quests later on, really. Interesting to find. Bit of interesting lore. That way, but thought I did. Do want to head a lot more this way, actually. Go to Alpine Cabin to see what's going on here and then head over that way, I think. Might as well do that since we're almost there. Very golden looking woods. Big corpse in the trees. Pine River Cabins. Damn. Got him. Drop is crazy though. Damn it. Got him that time. One second, that's a lot of them, but... Yeah, off, dude. Have a good night then, Matt. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully we'll catch you next week. Somebody's turned off the screaming then. You're kidding me. Wrigley gear. Okay, that one's done. Take the blame for the... What am I supposed to do with this? It's stuck in the bed, obviously, but shows how far out the bed's collision box is going. Oh, now it starts. That just moved on its own. Excuse me. Once again, I can't open my Pip-Boy, and I'm stuck in here because I can't operate the door either. Right. Ridiculous.
Hey, Rita. So, right now, you're asleep, enjoying your last peaceful night's rest for God knows how long. And I thought I'd record something for you to remember me by while you're locked away inside Charleston Fire Department. Training for the prestigious opportunity to dive face first into a bunch of mine fires with the rest of those fire breather nut jobs.
Thanks, nah.
Honestly, though, ain't no responder alive who's a better pick for that crew than you. Just make sure you don't forget the basics with all this fancy new training.
Aha.
Always check your seals. It's stop, drop, then roll. The order's important.
Yeah.
And most important, don't come back all crispy. Because I love what I'm looking at right now.
For some reason somebody was hanging out there before she went off to join the fire breathers, huh? Long ago, built quite a cool camp dish down there. River's not actually a bad location to build if you feel like being over on the side. A little bit down from the cabin, so you actually have a bit of peace and quiet, but... Get him! Searching in the water for him, though. Yeah, I gotta love that. All the things to get stuck in is a bleeding haunted cabin. Good job it wasn't night, that would just be too much, I think. Ah, I know where I am. Where I want to go in a moment. But if you head up from Alpine River Cabins, follow the road, which is right there, you get this big, ridiculously open area. So ridiculously, I just don't get why it's so big and open in the middle of the forest. Not a bad place to build a camp if you've got a big open flat area though. Fairly flat area. Mind you, the local wildlife's a bit ornery. That wasn't quite what I had in mind, but... Up here is one of my favourite places to build. I build there often, but good spot. At the point in time, I kind of wish quick saving was an option. This is a very cool location. I knew they were going to do something with it, it was just had it written all over, but... Blood Eagle Camp, they have done it up. That's definitely different to the way it used to look. Ooh, cunning. Quite cunning enough. Crying out loud. How am I supposed to pull a sneak attack if they stop just before they I loose the arrows. I mean, I know I'm not exactly a bleeding ninja over here, but that's ridiculous. Okay, we got them. I think. Most of them. Your wife spawned in by the haunted cabins, immediately took off running. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard, to be honest. Perhaps improved here. Any more? Cool location, this. Treehouse setup. Floor's still here as well, apparently. Seem to be inordinately well equipped, these blood eagles. Laser weaponry, plasma weaponry. That other dearly departed friend who was on here, so it's probably therefore fallen off. Knife sticking out of a Yao that's definitely seen better days. Weather's not bad at the moment. Mine's very nice. Cool location, this. I wonder, though. Yep, still there.
I can feel it. Something's close.
He was right. Gotta give him that. Might have preferred not to be, but he was right. Yeah, the original group of hunters who were basically raiders, who were here, set this charming scenario up. Started chucking people off. Demonstrated fairly well what goes on. No, I haven't tried any of the mods yet. We'll get there. Once we get through the, well, through Wastelanders storyline. Get some mods at all for this, but way down here somewhere. Quite where the path is. Stuck in a tree. Path is just sort of a cliff that I can head down. Ended sideways jump there, but yeah, charming group really, those hunters. Very popular camp location, this one. What's going on with the draw distance over there? Whoa. Very nice. Gaff on the map. I'm going to use it. Glad it nonetheless. Evening, Justin. Need 76. I do in fact have a few starter tips. Hide under this cliff while I find them for you, though. Let's do this. That is a very well-timed question, or relatively well-timed question anyway. Where are we? Oh. But it wasn't going to cooperate for a minute there. There we go. I very recently added, a couple of weeks ago now anyway, beginner's guide, so it's up to date for Wastelanders and everything as well. Hopefully you'll find that useful. Had a pretty positive response so far. I have to admit I'm very, very pleased with that. I'm very, very happy about it. So hopefully you'll find it helpful. How are you finding the game so far? Beasties around here, probably mole rats. It's usually mole rats. Sounds like it. Oh, ugly. Place has already experienced the plague of locusts. But it was entirely my plan as well. They'd get a buttercup? I don't suppose they did. Build on this as well, it's a pretty cool location. Hell yes. Come on in, come at me. Or don't. Three. No worries. Hope it helps. I think we can agree that's about as in the middle of the road as I'm going to get. Close but not quite, apparently. Close enough. GPS is a little wonky. Mind you, it's probably hit the deck and is full of raiders at the moment. That might have something to do with it. But really, that's a space station, not a satellite, isn't it? So. Build over the top of the iron deposit's not particularly useful. I don't know. If you make a lot of bullets, steel's kind of handy, but. Boat down there. But we'll do something with that eventually. Right. Interesting to spot little things that have changed. Things that I'm not quite sure if they've changed or if I've just misremembered them. That's some ferals on a fishing hardy. Apparently. What? Oh, come on. Oh crap, that wasn't the plan either, but whatever. Another was falling down a hole. This is all not going really according to plan. Alright, buddy, down here. Stuck up on the road. Ah. Really? We're blind, that went right through it. So the lad's floated off down the river. He's probably going to wind up somewhere near Florida before too long. New Orleans or wherever this river comes out. Tactics are those: the stand where they can't quite get me and shoot them ones, or the miss tactics? Because they have changed any of this. There's something about needing corn. No, it's really mute fruit that I'm struggling for, isn't it? There's mute fruit around there. Glad you found it helpful. There's definitely meat fruit around there somewhere. Over here. Definitely razor grain anyway. Mind you, razor grain's not much help to me, seeing as meat fruit's all I need. Point in picking up a ton of corn if I've got no meat fruit really. Oh well. Still, it's a nice, easy place to acquire plenty of corn and razor grain should you need it. Cobbleton's a good spot just because it's got a good mix of stuff more than anything else, but if you're only bothered about corn or razor grain, place to go. Much appreciated, Justin. Oh, missed fall down a hole and climb back up tactic, so it's all part of a cunning plan to lure them into a false sense of security. Coming back to Blackadder again with that one, actually. We attack where the line is strongest. The enemy will think our reconnaissance is a total shambles. And then next week, they'll be caught completely off surprise when we attack where the line is actually poorly defended. Some such daft logic that melt shit usually has. So, Cult of the Mothman. County Cemetery.
Divine light.
Check this place out, but I'd rather not get murdered in doing it. This is what I like when the bow does go according to plan, or things do go according to plan with the bow, rather. Dip that arrow over the walls and stuff. It's quite nice when it works. Well, you get the key for that, but I hope there's something good in there. And cometh. Ah. Surprise!
Land will reclaim me.
I don't know about that, but I'm going to reclaim my arrow. Don't have a nosy round here. I don't suppose it's a thing, but it would be really cool if this place got a lot busier at night, a lot more cultists around at night, a lot quieter in the day. So I don't imagine that is something that happens, but it would be cool. Liking the redesign so far. Sneaky sod, how did you spot me? I mean, I know I'm right out in the sun in broad daylight and all that, but...
Lived only for you. Holy.
Stay put!
What hope do you have against the divine power of the final?
Got to stick arrows in him until he falls down. How's that, buddy? Your blood, I hope.
You cannot extinguish the divine light in holy Mothman.
Get there eventually. Looking forward to trying out the new power armor when it comes out. There's a few things I like about Wastelanders though. NPCs, obviously. The new outfits, bows. Not perfect, but I do like them. Hopefully they'll improve. One thing I wanted to suggest to Bethesda actually is that they put in I want to suggest they put in a perk, probably under the strength tree, that Increases your draw speed. That would rely on greater strength. Ah. That would be quite a cool little upgrade to have. One of the big complaints about bows at the minute. The draw speed is very slow and the dip is quite crazy. I wouldn't mind a slightly higher bullet speed or arrow speed, I suppose, but... Here then.
O great
PAF.
Mothman, look upon your subjects with mercy and protect them from harm.
Assuming this is made from the bodies of scorched beasts. Or anything else big enough. Cool, anyway. Definitely has a once was a scorched beast vibe to it, doesn't it? Really the right time of day for taking pictures of this, but not of this spot anyway. Me chaps, just here to break up the old religious ceremony. What?
I go to the divine light. The Holy Land will reclaim me.
Your death will be my offering.
Well, now. Time to make me more offerings to Crazy Mothman. Okay, screwed that. There we go, that's better.
Nothing.
Really? Might regret the arrow sticking out your face. There's the last one.
What hope do you have against the divine power of the Mothman?
This thing. This thing's nowhere near powerful enough to take on a Mothman. But that's not the point. Skeletons, bodies everywhere, corpses, don't even bother clearing them out. Weird, these cultists. Bit weird. Still, at least it's not wigging out like it was on the last server. That is profoundly disturbing. Sermon notes. To my followers, I call you not believers but followers, for we no longer are believers but followers in these new beginnings. Open your eyes, open your ears, open your hearts. Have you not heard from all of the new inhabitants of Appalachia? Sightings are real, the encounters are true. We offer the gift of the woods. As we build, as we expand, we will grow closer to him, away from the plight of man. Look above, we will grow out to him. He is out there, he will come, and we will be there. Clear coherent. Oh, I have a present. Around from the look of it, lovely. This gift from the Holy Mothman. Arrow in the face. Up on the roof, which is cool.
His enemies cannot hide. His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment.
About that. That was quite fun, actually. Master's vestments. It's a reused asset from Nico World. Don't particularly mind, but it is. Oh, quite far enough down. Not bad from up here. Down here, apart from a dead end. Not a great deal, but cool, nonetheless. He launched 3 mini nukes in there from a distance. Well, I'd imagine it was effective. More of a appropriate choice for the children of Atom, I think, than the Mothman, but Porky, not spare. Oh, our bug is back. No? What nonsense are you talking about now? Throwing a wobbler at me. Toasty Mothman. Cultist, anyway. Shimmering going on there. We'll take a picture of this place in the evening, but need a workbench. Bugged out again and I can hardly move. Ohio River tour spot just down here is probably the place to go. God race. I'm about 90% certain that at the very least the Brotherhood are returning to Appalachia. And as Bethesda have not so subtly teased a Brotherhood related story update, probably for later this year, which would be very cool. It's something to look forward to. That's better. Evening Skyrim, you alright? John Mile, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that to be... Yeah? Alright, this spot is not on my map yet. I'm pretty sure this is Blood Eagles down here. Which doesn't make a right lot of sense, just across the street from Mothman cultists. You'd think they'd be fighting them to extinction all the time, but... Ah, there you are. Damn. Thought this was going to work. Welcome back, dude. That wouldn't surprise me. My guess would be it's because Tagadi's chapter went silent. Well, the radio gave out. They probably heard some rumours, and combination of the rumours and radio silence. They were expecting it, actually, on balance, thinking about it. Probably meant that they've sent a detachment down here. And it's been just about long enough for them to start arriving now. Tired? Yeah, doing pretty good over here. Getting a little tired myself. It's been a long day exactly, but ready for a weekend off. This is looking cool AF though. Raided then, I want to be exploring. Workbenches here. High River Adventures, there we go. Yeah.
Who's there?
Nobody. Toilet, apparently.
Making me paranoid again. Something's out there. I know it.
Don't mind me, ugly. Your mate's just died right here. Do you want to come over and have a look? Got on his knees. You're floating and twitching as well. Right then. Little left. Damn, a little too high. Hang on, you should be dead. Yeah, exactly. That. That's interesting.
Bring it on.
Kind of quest that I'm not aware of that takes you here, perhaps? That would explain why these guys seem to be
You're going down.
seriously immortal. On the other hand, I'll get my health back doing this, so.
You smell that? Old fish baking in the sun. It grows on you.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Now move it.
Damn you. Wasn't the plan, but I'll take it. Hang on. Pineapple. I got her out, didn't it? Where is he? Stay still, will you, git? Right. Just stay down long enough for me to find a workbench, scrap all this crap that I'm carrying around, and make a dash out of here. My master plan's not worked, judging by the sounds I'm hearing from behind me. Oh, would you look at that? That's so cool. Lack of a workbench is less cool.
You hear something?
That definitely went right through him. Got her. Costing me a lot of arrows this, but it's kind of fun. I don't know, I wouldn't mind seeing more of that sort of thing, actually. You know, in terms of the dramatic deaths and stuff, and just being a bit more interesting than the usual flop around and die. I mean, it's funny, but still. Oh crap, I just see what level he is. New plan, let's leave.
Who's there? I ain't got time for this.
Get it together, man. Ain't nothing out there.
Oh, please. She'll have a lot of black eyes at this rate. She's had a lot of arrows to the head.
Take him down.
Another one. On the other hand, not a bad place to come and practice your aim, actually. Just pop down there, keep shooting them, and they'll hop back up again.
That all you got?
No, but apparently you're immortal, so... Hold on a minute while I figure out where the hell I'm going to go now. I guess. Yep. Pip-Boy's not working. Can't pick anything up. Can't ADS either. There we go. Bug is quite annoying. Like the good old New Vegas approach, Star. Wearing a faction's outfit makes them think you're one of them. Up to a point. Certainly wouldn't mind seeing some of that. But I have a Blood Eagle outfit yet. Curious about where you get one from. Not what you mean to go on. Might be able to do something about this now. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I can move. Good for that. Come down here and grab some stuff. And we'll see if we can get a decent picture of the cultist gaff. Plus there was a house back there. Got him. I didn't mean to do that, my hand slipped. I wonder if we're going to get greenhouses at any stage. That would be nice. Anybody else want to come down the stairs? Oh, come on. Oh, fab. Fire in the hole. Oi! You cheeky bastard. So you could have snuck away there and gotten away with it. Nope. You had to scratch my armour with his shotgun. I wouldn't say it's particularly powerful, to be honest. I'm in a low-level area, and so it's not too bad. But essentially, you get the bow plans by completing the Wayward quest line, along with a number of other goodies. You can pay for them in other places, but you might as well do it that way because you get them free then. That's a little help from being stealthed as well. More if I can get my arrows back as well, though. Sneak attacks do up that damage a little bit. Fudge. I think it's got something to do with the bow, you know. Its inability to open the pit boy. My hunch, anyway. We'll run back up here and see if we can fast travel. See if we can get a decent nighttime shot of this place. Far from convinced this is going to work out well, but half past midnight, so it's not going to get any darker than this. Not bad. Our armor never spawns on your private server. honestly say. It should do. Plenty. Should function exactly the same way as a normal game, just with less people in it. Well, it's supposed to work anyway. And it's basically adventure mode with less people, but why that would not work is weird. There's an RNG element, of course, but dumps radioactive barrels in the middle of the road, honestly. Good location, isn't it? Bethesda were teasing it before Wastelanders as well. So I think the art team are particularly pleased with it. Not that I blame them. Been any changes down here? Oh yes, I remember mistaken identity. Actually happened to me once, funnily enough. Not that remarkable, I suppose, but I left work in my work uniform to pick something up from a shop nearby, and somebody turned around and asked if I worked there. Light bulbs, actually.
Howdy there, boys and girls. It's Mr. Fuzzy. I'm positive you're having fun here at Campton Park, where we work hard to be perfect. Our Campton Park crew is here to make your day with us a meow day. In fact, our newest fur friends should come on over to report it.
Thought this was too good to be true. I was like, what? No, Scorched? Really? Oh, it's already dead. It's just stayed there, and that's why the arrow's going through. Oh, okay, whatever.
Responders thought an old park would be a good meeting point. I suppose it drew you here.
Not the most optimistic of vendor bots, this chap. Plans, but nothing that I'm actually looking for. Plants are always worth having. One thing I could change about 76. Probably the same thing most other people would. Probably including the development team as well. Less issues with bugs. Less issues with bugs means they have to spend less time bug fixing, means they can work on new content more of the time and get it out more often. But wanting and getting, software has bugs, it is what it is. Applies to all elements of software, not just games. And to be fair, there are a few types of software more complex than games. Certainly consumer grade software anyway. I think that's the big thing I'd change. I'd like to see the nights a little darker again. They used to be a lot darker when the game first came out, but they're a little too light now. If this is as dark as it gets. I know it's a fine line to walk, but damn. Wasn't quite the plan, that. That's what I was aiming for. And move, and it was enough to release the button, apparently. Involuntary movement. I know what you mean there. The fast travel cost is kind of annoying. This particular bug is extremely annoying. Definitely something to do with the bow. But it is there for a reason. Supposedly. Mind you, it's not very effective at serving its purpose, so there is that as well, I suppose. Ah, tough guy, eh? Oh, he's dead. He's just frozen in place. In place, even. Sometimes when I hold to ADS, like that,
visitor. Welcome to Camden Park.
it doesn't do it.
Oh,
And I have to do it a second time. And I'm wondering if there's a relationship between that
I'm
and
afraid my beepers aren't
the bug I'm
working
having.
too good. Get in there, kid. Suit up and get clocked in. You're late. I already lied to the boss for you.
I'm in a park uniform. Particularly want to put it on, but I assume it's going to make me. If I want to pursue the quest, which I don't really, to be honest. Potter around. Limit the dailies, but not too bothered about doing them, really. Potter around, clear out a few scorched, and who we get to from there? That's the guy I've already killed, who doesn't seem to want to fall down. So, viciously quiet. But robot armor limbs, that's worth having as well. Sure what levels robot armor starts spawning at. Wouldn't really look the part, but it is rather effective armor from what I understand. Effective armor. Struck a few decent caps off the back of this from the look of things. Yeah, some of the details like that are pretty damn good. Blocks of brewed coffee pots reflecting a Pip-Boy light, for example. There are a few oddities that are a bit frustrating, but there's good moments. There's one thing I'd definitely change now I mention it. How dark the trees are and underexposed trees are in the game. Tree trunks. Trying to take pictures of them, they're always underexposed. It's a nightmare. So, if I'm right... Okay, I'm not right. The ADS issue just happened again. I wasn't to see whether or not... it's going to bug out and prevent me from... There you are. Okay, that was just my bad. There we go. I'll just see whether or not it was going to prevent me from using the Pip-Boy, but it didn't. Thing I've noticed, it doesn't seem to make any difference whether or not you go all the way back to full draw or just far enough to get the arrow to the point where it'll loose. It still seems to go the same distance, still seems to do the same damage. Which is a bit illogical. You expect that if you only half draw it and loose, excuse me, then it would do less damage and go less far. Whereas at full draw it would do more damage, but it just doesn't seem to work that way. It's interesting. Workbench is down here, isn't it? I like that when you sprint, the bow moves to the upright position. Cool little detail. Couple of cans I can grab on a little loop round. Can traps, but they may have already been cleared out actually. Like they have. Watchful not? Oh well. Somebody had been through recently, or reasonably recently anyway.
Wastelanders set up this trading post.
The
I wish
butcher.
they had put it anywhere else.
Pieces. Want that. Nice. Made a few caps, not vast numbers, but assault rifle lying around, random combat shotguns lying around. Clean the workshop. Back to VTU really at some point, but I think save that for next time. Not quite what I had in mind, but hey. Did not break the legs, that's the main thing. Yeah, we'll start here, I think. Yeah. Doing for arrows right now. And not too terrible. Slowly building up, which must mean I'm hitting more shots than I was before. Takes me up to almost 200 arrows, so it's used all my adhesive again, but I can live with that if it takes me up to a nice round number like that. Neat and tidy. Else I don't stash here. I have to go do this quest now. I'm lumbered with the outfit. Do want to be carrying it around permanently. Need to learn there. So, that should about do us, I think, for the evening. Woo! A few, well, A level gained, I think, maybe nearly 2. But slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Got some, what, 17 now, I think, so getting close towards tackling Wastelanders. So yeah, I may jump on for a while over the weekend and grind out a couple more levels, we'll see, but Should be back to it on Monday anyway, so be cool. And I need to have a look at this video and find out what the heck's going on with the audio, don't I? So I'll probably re-upload it. Open the window because it's baking in here. So yeah, this persistent Pip-Boy won't open, can't pick stuff up off the ground bug. Couldn't open the door thing. Is somewhat annoying, as is the whole not being able to use action points to run when you're over encumbered. Should be doing. Also slightly annoying, but what can we do? It is what it is. I'll add it onto my list of bug reports, which is not particularly long, admittedly, right now, and make sure I get that submitted. Especially we've got a couple of weeks yet before the patch comes out. You never know, they might squeeze a few in there. Can't fix it if they don't know about it. So, I think for this week, that is going to be about it, once I've got this video sorted out and re-uploaded and stuff anyway. I might re-upload it tomorrow, actually, thinking about it. The general plan will be to take the weekend off, jump back in, and then stream again next week, Monday to Friday, as we did this week. Quite pleased about that. And try and, again, aim for 3 videos next week. This week we managed 2, but would have been 3 but for Bethesda not putting any news out on Thursday, so I think that's going to be our general plan for the next little while. So Fallout stream on probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday again, and pick up Mass Effect Tuesday, Thursday. Seems like a good way to go. And yeah, I'll have to have a look into some possibilities as to video number, whatever it ends up being for the week. 1 or 3. I would probably put the build videos towards the end of the week, so therefore make it this additional slot video number 1 in the week, but we'll see what happens. Think a bit more. Pondering a few ideas. So, gonna wrap things up, give myself a fresh drink, open the window and all that good stuff, because I am baking in here. But thank you all for hanging out tonight. Thank you all for hanging out this week. It's been a good one. Like I say, I'll get that video sorted out and I'll probably re-upload it tomorrow. Now it's, 11:30 at night, so it's a bit of a daft time to be uploading videos, really. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out. So thank you guys for letting me know about the issues with that. It was somewhere around 10 minutes, wasn't it? I think Snidge did mention it early on, didn't he? Apparently I can't take the chat that far back. That's quite annoying. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. So yeah. So thank you all for hanging out this evening. I do hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you did, please do consider hitting the subs, likes, etc, etc. It is very, very much appreciated. Social media links in the usual places as well. If you want to catch up with me over there, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And if you're really enjoying the content, you can consider becoming a channel member as well if you want to support the channel a little bit more directly. It's humongously appreciated, but certainly not expected. So thank you very much to everybody who's done that. But if you want a little information, down in the description, or click on the blue join button and it'll tell you about it before you proceed. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. And I'm going to put my feet up for a couple of days. So, thank you all for hanging out. And I look forward to catching you all next week. Fine, there you go. Look after yourselves this weekend. Stay safe, stay home. I know it's going to be a nice bank holiday weekend, so be sensible. And I'll see you all in a few days. Have a good one, folks.